Hello and welcome to another DUNSE guide video. In this video I will go over and show you how we killed the protectors on 10-man heroic difficulty. The difference between the normal and the heroic difficulty is not that much. There's a few differences and I will mention them as soon as they happen in this video. In our first kill and our first few kills we were using 3 healers. In this we are using only 2. Because we were getting better at the encounter and were obviously getting more geared. Our first target is to get Rook to 66%, so he splits and spawns these 3 embodied characters. The difference between normal and heroic in this case is that they share health. They have the same health pool. We had the tank tanking softfoot also tank the misery because they both spam shit on the ground, in this case defile ground, so he should just keep moving as you can see to the left in the video. We have a DP or an interrupt order on Gloom because he was casting Corrupted Shock, and then we were all stacking for the Inferno Shock which the Sorrow is throwing. It is easily handleable and you just have to move out whenever you have different AoE shit to target you. It's pretty simple. And after that we were killing Softfoot. The reason we took Softfoot before Sun is to make sure the Garrote debuff, as you can see in my raid frames, were not given out to the entire raid. It is easily healable. We just made sure in this case to have HOTS on them, and you can also use Hand of Protection on them to remove the debuff. The debuff itself removes when he reaches his critical 66 or 33%, and this embroidered angry spawns. The difference between normal and heroic on this one is that it leaves a heavy armor minus debuff, so you cannot just throw it off to a tank and let him handle it for the rest of the fight. We had different people take it and we were calling out who took it and what they were using as defensives, and okay, now I'm gonna give him a sack, or now I'm giving him pain suppression, or whatever it might be, and you just have to kill him. The only thing you need to take care of here is that if a person has tanked it for a long time and doesn't have any defensives up personal, you have to turn it to another person who has one whenever Calamity is being cast, or it lands even. The third and final one is the Sun character, and this is pretty much as normal as well. You have these 2 embodied desperations outside the bubble, and you just have range kill them, and in our case we have our fatty warrior tank also move out to 1 and DPS it as well, because why not when it is healable. And that's pretty much it for this encounter. We also had set up a dispel order, so me being one of the healers and our druid the other were the only 2 dispelling, and we were just making sure that I was taking the bottom first and he was taking the from the top, and that's pretty much it. If you don't dispel it, it jumps, or if you don't dispel it fast enough, it jumps to another person and you have a shit ton of damage, which is easily avoidable. That's about it for this encounter. Our first few attempts on this, where we actually didn't just die to random shit or didn't know what to do, we hit the enrage timer. And from there on we just figured, okay, we can stack them up here and there to maximize our DPS, and the person tanking Softfoot is only moving out when he's having the poison that leaves shit on the ground. The other one is an instant poison, which only applies to the tank, so there he can easily move it into the other 3, as you can see he's doing right now. That's pretty much it, as I've already said a few times already. I'm gonna let the video play through so you can see the rest of this fight, and if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me or leave a comment. Thanks for watching.